Alright guys, so I figured I would give you a more up-to-date video on my build. And this is with the Black Ice GTX Extreme 120 Rad, which I need to actually mount the fan inside, but I have to redo all my tubing for that, so like I said, you're never done. But yeah, here it is. I put the rad actually the compression fittings on top, mainly because it was easier to get the air bubbles out. I'm gonna have to flip it and put it on the bottom if I want push-pull configuration, which means I'll leave this on the outside because there's not enough room. It would literally be probably about to there. It would be cutting it pretty close, and I don't want to do that. And I'm not sure how tight of a bend I can get with this compression fitting on the coolants block. I'm not too sure. So as you can see, I got the Phobia 400 pump, which is completely sold out on Frozen CPU now. So I actually, if you can see it, I have my reserver, and then from my reserver goes down to my pump, back out to my rad. That's a 360. It's an EK rad. I originally had an EK 120 rad, but it had a leak, so Frozen CPU ran out of the EK 120 rad, the color series, so they upgraded it to the Black Ice GTX Extreme. And then from my rad it comes into my CPU block, and then from my CPU block to my 120 rad, as you guys can see, and then from the 120 rad down into my 7970, and then back to the pump. And actually, this is a drain valve. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has a valve on the end with a cap that is actually pretty darn neat. I'll show you guys that here. You guys can see it. And actually I'm going to be drilling another hole in my case. That's where I've started. Yeah, so this, I've already had to use this to drain, and it's freaking awesome. I can't even state enough how awesome that is. So yeah, and again, this is my Corsair 800D build, and I'm loving temps. Right now my graphics card, an idle, is 26C. So it's pretty nice. I'm pretty excited about it. Well, right now it's actually 27, but yeah. You guys can see that 27C. So yeah, and my CPU and idle is around 22 as usual. So, and then in the front, as you can see, I got the Lamptron FC8. And they're color coded to match the fan configuration for the 360 rad. So the blues control two fans in pairs. So I got blue, red, green, blue, red, green, and then purples control the other two fans I have. And then I also have Corsair Link, which is the reason I have my pump hooked up to it, so I can see basically the RPMs that this thing's kicking out. So I can keep an eye on that, which is just super handy. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but down here it has pump. So yeah, that's about 2000 RPM. I'm still not sure if I set the divider properly yet. As you can see, the graphics card, 27C, and it's just, I can control the LED scheme from here. Here's another cool one I've been playing with. It's actually green, and it actually kind of looks decent. I'll show you what this looks like now. And then I totally have like a green blue scheme, and it's kind of nice. Yeah, I can make pretty much any color I want. The Corsiar Link is a pretty good piece of software and hardware together. I'm still waiting for the other set of RGB lighting strips so I can buy it separately. There's still some bugs, like it utilizes a lot of my graphics card. I'm not sure why. So they still have to take care of that. But other than that, this is my build. It's my first build, so I'm pretty excited about it. Alright.